Nice one. Welcome to this week's show. Anthony, where have you been for the last 2 weeks?
So now you're the one being jet sitting. I've been sitting here scratching myself, waiting for you like a dog at the door.
I was in LA last week, and then I was in Austin this weekend for football. But
within 7 days.
Yeah. Flew back on Monday night, got in Tuesday, and then I had to get out of town after Everton won the derby 2-2 and scored a 127th minute equaliser.
We're going
Yeah, I'm going straight in. I don't care. Straight in. I'm going to have this as well, man.
Yeah, great. Cheers, man.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, all the way around the mic. Nice one.
Yeah, this episode 2, Monday Night Footy, brought to you by OVO Vodka. Factually the smoothest vodka on the planet to help save the planet, and hosted in the infamous Mulligans of Hoboken, which I didn't surprisingly watch the game yet. No, don't. Sorry, Paul. It was me sister's birthday, so I met her in Queens, and then watched it out there. A decent gaff called McGuinness's, and met with Big John, and it was great. But like, if it ended 2-1, I would have been gutted only because of the legacy, not because of the impact in the league and anything like that.
Yeah.
But the fact that it didn't is the scousest thing ever, because there's no, like, that is too much of a bragging right. If you beat us in our last game and all of a sudden it's 72-71 and you've got that over us forever.
You haven't got it. You haven't got nothing to stand on.
That's horrible. So the fact that it was...
I was human. Because I was convinced when the two lads banged into each other, there was 3 minutes over on the clock. And when the ball come in and it was dropping out the air, I'm like, it's in this. And then the best part about it, I don't know how much you were watching the telly when the goal went in, he's run into the corner. Obviously, everyone's jumped on him. The security guards have jumped on him, you know, because they're all on the payroll. And then there's one lad, I don't know if anyone saw this, right? There's one lad who comes jumping out the crowd, and all he does, not even looking at Everton fans, he's just like this to everybody else on the pitch. It was, I was laughing, and I was like, you know what? Oh, whatever. 2-2. I'd have took a draw at the beginning. I said that. So I can't argue with it, can I?
I didn't put money on.
I know.
Because I didn't have the app in New York to put it on.
Fuming.
But no, listen, I was, as soon as we scored and I went to VAR, I had to run the bog. And I was like, I can't wait for this to be announced. I want to, you know, and then it come out and I was going nuts. But no, I think it was a very good way to end it. I'm obviously happier with it. I'm not looking at it from football perspective. I don't think you wiped the floor with us. I don't think you had the better chances. Do you?
No. It wasn't a great game.
It was, though. It was a good game.
It was all right. Quality-wise, there was a lot of fights. It was like a proper derby.
There was a throw or not.
Yeah, it was noisy enough as well, but it was right. I mean, listen. But in hindsight, looking back, I think the way it's panned out, you can, like the way Liverpool's panned out, and we'll talk about it in a minute, the results of the weekend and things like that, you can kind of, you know what, you can have it. It's all right.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I got a text saying it's mad the way you won 2-2 last week and you lost 2-2 this week, and it's because it's not your FA Cup and all that. Whatever, chat away. Anyway, it was brilliant.
Well, anyway, it's second week of this now. Any feedback from week one?
I thought I was going to get terrorised, and I was like...
I was convinced.
I got some constructive banterish feedback. But overall, it was good. I've got to say that, obviously. But it was people were saying they like the concept. They said we sound too Scouse, but we're too Scouse.
Maybe that's because I'm over-egging it. Well, technically, I'm a woolly, so
I didn't want to say on that.
Well, no, it's all right. I mean, listen, we've got to call it what it is. Exactly. Yeah. So it's technically 1.5, but still.
There's a very strict differentiation between Scouse or non-Scouse, and Gareth is
I love the fact you call me Gareth when my name's Gary. I sound very posh because you're from McGull, innit? And you're dead posh.
Sweeping that one, but it was that and speed. But those two things go hand in hand. Yeah.
I'll just put you get Scouse and talk slow.
Well, no, it was great. It was cool seeing it go up. And
it's nice to know you haven't taken that feedback on and you're still going at 100 miles an hour.
This is my phone voice.
Is it? Yeah. Oh my God.
What, on my best behaviour.
The fans' phone voice. Okay, fair enough. All right, listen, we're going to go straight into the games because there was 10 last week. We'll get to the predictions and who won that later as well because, you know, it's worth mentioning that I won. So, first game Friday night, Leicester 0.
Yeah.
Brentford 4. Leicester are done, aren't they?
Yeah, it's sad because I have a soft spot for the Vardy story and all that. I think once Steve Cooper left, they didn't really get that bounce. The back, they are awful. Yeah, done. And Brentford are too good.
I know. I've got to keep an eye out for Brentford now. An old friend of ours, Steve Torp, he's doing he's down there, director of the academy down there now. Yeah.
Oh, no way.
From up, yeah. So I used to work with him a little bit before I came over here. So, yeah. And another good mate of ours, Chrissy Lawrence, is a Brentford fan, so
Yeah.
can't really argue.
But they're good to watch, aren't they? Like,
Yeah,
you said to me on a Saturday morning, what are you watching, Brentford, Brighton? I'd be like, what are you doing that for? But you're watching two really well-run football clubs. Sorry I'm boring you.
No, I'm not. I'm just looking. I'm actually looking at what's going.
Jeez, you know what I mean?
Start this for 5 minutes now. You talk about Everton and certain video assistant refereeing decisions. All right, Everton 2, Man United 2. I'll go first and then you can go bananas.
That's our last.
Okay. First half was brilliant. I watched this as well. Yous are a different team with him. Like in the second half, the people who watched it, in the second half, they used had a corner, didn't score, they got cleared, and United were 5-on-2. And by the time, whoever was the first defender slowed them down enough, and by the time they got to the halfway line, there was 10 Everton players behind the ball. Yeah. I'm not having that happens 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, whenever it was.
It's mad though, innit? Because you wouldn't say that Dyche has his teams with a poor work ethic. So I don't know if they're just buying into this or it's momentum or whatever, because that O'Brien, it's annoying to see how good he's doing. And he got 28 minutes on the Dyche. So like something's different there. It just looks more organised. We look like we're enjoying it better. Confidence is obviously contagious and it comes with winning. We've been winning games. But if you said to me, what's he done different? I don't know. It's the same like having James Garner. I love James Garner.
Yeah.
He's class. I'd like to get him on. I don't know how many years he's got left in his contract, but I'd like to get him nailed down. He's a good footballer.
Minutes up, you can't even talk about VAR.
Talk about it anyway.
Right,
so this goes back to what I talked about last time, where VAR needs to be more consistent in the FA Cup, blah, blah, blah. If the line is, what's the bloody line? Clearly a mistake.
It's like clear and obvious error.
Clear and obvious error. If it's clear and obvious error, why do you need to look at it on 2 separate screens by 3 different people? So if they're a safety net for like a blatant mistake that can massively affect the game, then that's not it. So that process of going to the screen anyway is awful. And then in this circumstance, the lads that are looking at it, control what cameras you're looking at. So I saw it in a replay on whatever channel it was on. And you can see it's his foot. It's behind Maguire's foot, his left foot. Now, if there's anyone but Ashley Young who goes down like a ballerina, then I think you've got a more authentic shout there. That's the only thing. It's his reputation and the way he goes. He doesn't need to go kick his 2 legs back. If he doesn't do that, if he doesn't say drama queen or not a drama queen, if you look at it for what it is, that's a foul and a pen. And if it doesn't get given, I don't think it's enough to give it. And if it is given, it's not enough to turn it. I'm done.
Decent time. You've had your minute. You've had your extra minute, yeah. But like Bournemouth 0, Wolves 1. Bournemouth had a man sent off after half an hour. And Wolves aren't as bad as...
No, they're not. They're not going down.
Well, they're not. I
think that's the bottom 3. The bottom 3 now.
Yeah, 100% agree. Bournemouth are a strange club, though, aren't they? Beat Forest 5-0, lose at home to Wolves.
Yeah.
Man down or no man down. It's still rough. I haven't got much more to say about that.
No,
I feel bad. Right. Soz.
Yeah.
All right. Next, love this one. Arsenal 0, West Ham 1.
Mad.
Miles Skelly, brilliant karma. He scores that goal against City, gives it all the big licks with the celebration. Comes on 15 minutes later, gets a straight red.
Did he get?
Yeah. Plus, West Ham.
I didn't know 15 minutes.
West Ham, to be fair to them, well set up, well organised, tactically figured it out. But yeah,
he hasn't hit the ground running.
No,
Potter, he hasn't come out the gates, and so I didn't expect them to get 3 points in this one. So I was like, all right, cool. And then, but they've got no one up front. He got 2 goals. The Moreno, the lad they're playing up front, is a makeshift striker. Are you telling me Arteta hasn't got enough in his squad to make something?
Enough in his Arsenal? Do it.
No. Oh my God, that just shows the age gap between us right there.
Unbelievable. Moving on.
But yeah, they haven't got a solution up front. And was it Havertz banging? Yeah, he was the top scorer. I think he was their top scorer. And he leads the line really well, gets into good spaces. But he's not like losing Haaland or Mo Salah or something like that. So they can't react to that. They don't deserve to win the league. Not forget that anymore. That's gone. Be competitive.
Fulham 0, Palace 2.
Palace, funny one. Same manager, same team.
Is that an upset at this point?
Yes. Yeah, is it? Yeah. I don't think... I reckon it must have broke a few accumulators. I don't think anyone had them down to beat that.
Here's one for you as well before we kick on. 7 away wins this weekend in the Prem. 7 aways. No, out of the 10 games, 7 of them away wins.
No way.
Imagine that on your coupon.
No one's happy.
You'd be absolutely minted.
Yeah.
All right, Ipswich 1, Tottenham 4.
Who've they got back who's made such a difference? Like, all of a sudden, they're playing good football. Like, it's
so Jekyll and Hyde. Ipswich, it's just a shame with Ipswich because they're trying to play the right way.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a bad coach.
No, he's not.
They just don't have the players.
Do you reckon they've come up knowing they're going back down?
It's a bit like, remember Norwich a couple of years ago? they played a certain way to get out the champ, and all of a sudden
It didn't translate.
And he tried to play the same way in the Prem. It doesn't bode well for Leeds fans because that was Daniel Farke as well, the same person. But anyway,
I think they've come up. They've kept a young squad together. I don't think they'll keep hold of the lap if they go down. Down.
Well, he's a City lad, isn't he? So he's probably got the connections, not to go back to City, but definitely to move on to something else. Southampton 0, Brighton 4, South Coast
next.
Right.
Southampton down.
Southampton, South Brighton.
No offence, but
Villa 2, Chelsea 1. One for the Mulligans faithful, is it? Too soon?
He pulled me, when I was in here.
Oh, did he?
The day it was. Yeah, last Sunday, he pulled me in and said, we bought it. We bought the league, did we? It's like, well, yeah. But they're Jekyll and Hyde, Chelsea. They can't get it going. Jackson's out, and they haven't been able to respond to that. He was not last year. Everyone wanted him out.
Villa found the form again. Rashford, what do you reckon?
Well, they're stacked. They're absolutely stacked.
It's just a complete change of environment. He hasn't moved out, has he?
Well, he hasn't.
He's just, do you know what I mean? It's not like he's gone to Spain. He's living in Manchester, let's be honest, or wherever he's living, Cheshire.
He's just
driving down
he's got
the M6.
Portion of chips on his shoulder, and he's a good player.
Yeah.
But there's I think the must be character stuff there, because it's not the first time you've heard noise like that.
Well, you hear rumours, don't you? I'm not, but
Yeah, and then he's got his chip on his shoulder. He's got 6 months to give it to Bifters, and
go from Ghost. He's just going again. You're just not taking the feedback seriously, Anthony. It's doing me head in. The Bifters.
Go ahead.
All right, Newcastle 4, Forest 3. I watched this one. Mental. First half was bonkers. I want to say Nottingham Forest as well. I got to say Nottingham Forest because, Joe was raging. He blocked capitals. Nottingham on
he was
YouTube.
He was sassy this weekend as well, though.
Was he?
Oh, God.
See, he's got no reason to be sassy.
He's going on.
Now a T-shirt on of him sending a selfie. A Tinder selfie to the wrong person, wasn't?
No.
Looked like it,
A lad who we're very close to, we know very well. He's moving back to the UK, and he accidentally sent a picture that was meant for his PT, because he was doing this PT to Big John in 2022. So I thought it'd be very nice and pleasant, and just to make it a bit special for him, if we all got t-shirts made with this picture on, and then surprised them by wearing them at Mullies. And so, not only that, but then at half-time, they were getting spanked. It was 4-1, wasn't it? Have people worked them out, or are they just the same 11 players getting knackered?
Well, look at it, mate. It's a bit of that, but then they went to Bournemouth and got beef. Then they've gone there. There was a 7-0
but they're in between.
Out of time at the end of that game, and they were coming back into it.
They were shocking in the first half.
Oh, they were brutal. You can't 4-1 down.
They're meant to be like, they've built this run with this. They're still third, right? Yeah, they're still third. They've built this run on their back four being solid, and it's the same lads, and they just look, I don't know. Oh, yeah, that was good crack.
City near Liverpool too.
No,
Construct.
Yeah, it's how you've been on auto drive most of the season. It's just at no point did they look threatening. You're too good at the back. They can't compete with you.
Van Dijk looks like a different player again. It was almost a couple of seasons ago, and I'll hold my hands up and say, like, it was almost a couple of years ago, like, they found him out. Like, he'd been found out, like, you can play a certain way to beat him. But now he's reading everything. It's like almost in slow motion.
So reckon it's who he's playing against? Playing next to, sorry.
Kanate helps him because he's a big body, and he wins headers and he's quick. But yeah, I mean, it just seemed like maybe it was because he was trying to cover everybody the last couple of seasons.
Because he hasn't had a consistent person next to him. He's had a lot of injuries. It looks like he's playing a different game to everybody else.
All right, I'll leave it there. I'm not going to over-egg Liverpool. I don't need to.
It's fun. It's the pressure now is imagine if he didn't win it. It's all 11 points. You've done. It's over. It's done. Imagine now the fall, the crack. Oh my God.
And that goal at Everton would have been the one that sent us. Yeah, no, I'm not even going to talk about it.
A good time.
Anyway, all right, that's the games out the way.
Yeah. So this is the point we said we're going to get someone in, drag a reprobate in from next door, or get someone a little more qualified to have a bit of chat. But it was me last time, so it has to be you this time.
It does, yeah, because there's only law of averages or law of probabilities. Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, it's on you. So
go on then.
I got it.
Hello.
How you doing? You all right?
I'm all right, yeah. It's Gary, by the way.
Yeah, fair enough. When did you come to the United States of America, Gary?
Jeez, this sounds like my podcast now. I came in 2000.
That was a little plug, wasn't it?
It was the pond. Crossing the pond, yeah, defo, yeah. Listen, lad, if you got 15 bottles, this is like the OVO Vodka podcast. I'm just going to plug mine for a little bit. But yeah, so no, 2003.
When you came here coaching for the summer, or was it a full-time thing?
Came here for the summer.
All right. Doing
just coaching football, and then ended up staying, turning events back home, and then ended up coming back pretty quickly.
Full-time, yeah?
September 03. So I went home in August, literally.
First time you've been here, then?
Yeah. Came over 03, and then 03, and then went home in August, came back in September, and then that was it.
No way.
Oh, yeah. How old were you then? About 3?
7, yeah. No, I don't know.
Frightening.
Mine, I was 07, and then, first came in 07, then went back for ages. Didn't move back here to 2016, but was it always in New Jersey? Because I bounced around before I got it.
I moved to Morristown, and then I've lived Morristown, Summit area, and then moved to Union City in 2008. And then I've lived down here, Jersey City, ever since.
Yeah, Hudson County way.
Hudson County, yeah.
And then when was it when you first walked into this palace?
It would have been October 2003.
No way.
It was like an end of season, end of year do for the staff that was working with, and obviously the lads know Paul, and he sorted us out with the usual. But then that was
it. The same then when it was in black and white, or what was it? Was it different?
Well, my skin looked a lot better, and I had a bit of hair. But to be fair, my hair was shocking, so it was like evolution. It just got off. But it was.
Was it like the same vibe?
It wasn't as. I suppose it wasn't as busy, wasn't as well known, but it was the same sort of thing.
You had both rooms.
Both rooms, you could get a telly, you could always get a game on, even if it was on, it would literally videos and stuff like that, he would record it, and the tellies weren't nowhere near as big as the ones they got now, but, if someone wanted to come in and watch, I don't know, Bolton or Wigan play, he'd have it, and he'd put it on in the corner, and he'd always come in and there'd be a random fan sat in the corner watching the telly. Brilliant. Same thing though, and this place has just been, it's been a massive part of my life, because I'm a mad boozer or anything, but just because it's such a comfortable community place.
Yeah, mad. Because that's 2003.
22 years, yeah.
That's mad. And I nearly went to say broken home then. I mean, that you're from a split household.
Split household. My mum and dad are still married, yeah. Whether they like it or not.
Sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Adair.
No, split family. So my dad's an Evertonian, but my mum's from the south side, to Toxteth. So she's Liverpool. Yeah. Dad's Everton. First game, that's what I said last week, first game was Everton, 1987, New Year's Day. They actually won the league that year,
Standard.
Last time they won the league.
Yeah, standard.
Yeah. But then my uncle, technically my mum's brother-in-law, I was watching Liverpool, John Barnes was just coming through, it was brilliant. My first, I remember the first game I watched on telly was when they got beat in the FA Cup final. John Aldridge missed that penalty, 88 Cup final. Yeah. I mean, I'd watched little bits, but that's the one I can remember. And then the year after was my first game. November 88 was my first game. We drew with Wimbledon. It was the first time they played Wimbledon after that. And they were winning, and then Steve Nicol scored an own goal in the last minute. Nice one.
So a sign, no?
No, it wasn't a sign. But then that was it then. I've been going ever since. I used to go, my uncle used to work for the club selling raffle tickets, or, they used to do the coupons.
Yeah.
So I used to get tickets every season, so he'd take me twice a year.
That's boss.
Yeah, it was good. I was actually at Anfield when they won the league in 1990, which was brilliant. That was me claim to fame.
No way.
41 in 2020. They beat QPR 2-1, and that won them the league that day, because I think Villa lost or Norwich lost or something like that, yeah.
Matt, how did your fella take the switch?
He doesn't get... listen, be a closet red as well. He loves this. If I can get tickets for Anfield, he's going.
Yeah,
I bought my mum and dad for their anniversary tickets for the derby at Anfield when Marco Silva's last game, when they won 5-2 or something like that.
Okay.
And my dad couldn't stop talking about Anfield and how nice it was and how good it was. So I'm like, my mum's like, yeah, we've got him. So he's always got one eye on the other side of the park, telling you. Yeah, but this place is mad, isn't it? I mean, I can remember being here for the 05 Champions League final. And one of the lads jumping up and smashing his hands on one of them fans while it was whirring around, and an AC Milan table in the corner that were there until about 80 minutes, and they all just got off because they knew what was going on, because it was 3-3 at that point. And yeah, some good times. And he watches the football.
There's never any, little to no any ever aggro.
Never.
Considering you're not melting.
We say this all the time. I sit on it's funny because when I come in here, I don't stand with the Liverpool fans.
Yeah.
I sit on a table of Chelsea fans with. Yeah. If you sell someone back home, they're never gonna believe that. Yeah. But yeah, it's just one of them places, isn't it? And everyone's here for the same reason, because that sort of stuff goes out the window a little bit. I mean, you get the little bit of aggro here and there. There's certain people who get amongst it a little bit too much sometimes.
Is he?
Nah. But I just think that it's if you're in a different country and you're all in the same boat. Yeah. Why not just get on with this? Get on with. You can't get on with everybody, but just don't be an asshole, because you've got one person facing one way watching Everton, you've got someone watching the other way facing Arsenal, you've got another lad facing that way watching Newcastle. You're not going to get into aggro back home. People back home can't believe it when you tell them.
Well, it's the games here on the East Coast, most of them will start at 10 a.m. So you have the early one 7:30, 10 a.m, and then the late one's 12:30. So not only is it a case of there isn't that many places to get the game at 10 a.m, that you have to have all different tellies on. Like on our table, we'll be sitting there, Forest fan, Villa fan, Man United fan, Liverpool fan, Everton, West Ham. And so you have to, but also you can't get too boozed up before the game starts.
No. But I don't really drink until after the games are finished because I like watching it and I can't listen to all
the chatter,
the banter, whatever it is. Yeah, but yeah, that's it. Liverpool ever since. Been to some good games. I'm 2 for 2 losses on Champions League finals. I went to Athens, lost. Went to Paris with Kel a couple of years ago, lost.
So, I've never ever seen Everton lose a Champions League final, so I can't.
That's
my ratios in my favour. We've never ever lost one.
I am going back for the last game this season, so it better happen this year because I had a ticket for the Chelsea game.
You must know someone to get that ticket.
Yes, in 2020. No, a lot of people, Anthony.
Sitting with me on a Monday night can't be that popular.
Oh yeah, I know everyone. All my mates. But yeah, no. So hopefully I can get back. Well, I've booked my flight and I'm sorted out. Hopefully, so
that'll be class. You'll do it.
Because I had the ticket for Chelsea in 2020, but obviously we all got shut down, didn't we?
Oh, the asterisk season.
Well, no. And if we win this season as well, we get level with Man United again, which was a bane of my existence in the 90s. Yeah, it definitely was. All right, anyway, enough about me. I don't want to talk about me anymore.
Yeah, it was good then.
Nice and slow. Yeah, it did okay. Slowed down a little bit. All right. Predictions for this week. It's a quick turnaround, so if you're watching this, hopefully it's going to go out tomorrow, which will be Tuesday. If you're watching this, or you can fire it into the comments. We'll put it on social media. We'll put it on Instagram. We'll put it on YouTube. It'll be up. It'll be on Spotify and Apple as well, because I'll box that off as well.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problems.
Tech support, box it off. So yeah, got some good interactions, and the winner was Michael
Freeman. Yeah, won it.
Sunny New Jersey.
So we'll be sending a bottle of vodka over to you, Michael. So thanks very much, mate.
Congratulations, lad.
Yeah, I love it when an American wins on the first week.
I tell you what, including myself, which I'm surprised you've gone so long without talking about, the predictions were shocking.
Well, for me, they were brilliant.
I mean,
4 out of 6. And I guessed 33, and the total goals were 30.
And I laughed at you.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
That's what I get.
And I started laughing at myself and felt guilty, felt terrible.
And all right, congratulations, I suppose, and well done, Michael. Chuck them in. Want to get more people involved, and you'll get a picture of Michael with the glorious bottle.
Might be his first one as well, so it might be the first time Spurs are ever holding something shiny. It might be the first time for a while.
They don't win things.
Because they're not very good.
Win things.
Okay, so this week we're going to go Wednesday. There's 5 games on Wednesday and 1 game on Thursday, so we'll do them. So obviously Tuesday's probably cutting it a bit fine. All right, same rules as normal. If you put it in the comments as well, we'll go 6 games. If you match, we'll put the predictions. We'll put the games on. You put the predictions on. Whoever gets the most
bottle of
OVO will come to you in the post.
Good.
All right, Brentford, Everton. Brentford at home.
Draw.
Brentford.
Good.
Okay, Man United, Ipswich. Man United at home.
Yeah, Man United.
Man United. Me as well. Nottingham Forest at home to Arsenal. I'm going Forest.
To win?
Gibbet, yeah, I'm going, yeah. All right, Tottenham at home to City. Feel like you got a problem with that?
No, just like, where are you getting that from?
Touch me head.
Forest, the wheels have come off.
Listen, 4 out of 6. 2 out of 6.
True, stay in my lane.
All right.
Stay in my lane.
Okay. Tottenham at home to Man City.
Tottenham.
I'm going City. Brilliant. All right. Liverpool at home to Newcastle.
Oh, Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm going Liverpool as well. I hate going for Liverpool. Last one, Thursday's game, West Ham at home to Leicester.
West Ham.
Can't be West Ham on it. All right.
If they've just beat them and he's got them listening and they're playing the game.
And Leicester are basically done at this point, aren't they? Unfortunately, so's Leicester.
What is it? It's 5
points between Wolves and Ipswich.
Yeah, that's a lot anyway.
That's a lot. At this point of the season, it's a lot. All right, goals. How many goals total? 10 games, how many goals?
Confidence is in shatters. 29.
I'm going 33 again. Everyone's knackered. Loads of games, mistakes, goals. 33.
Okay.
You can't change your mind now, so.
Close here.
All right. That's us.
Done our homework, yeah.
Done our homework. Done. Sorted. Could actually enjoy my drink now without panicking about looking at the microphone.
Look at that mixed up.
Nice one, mate.
Cheers.
See you later.